Hello everyone, this is Brendan from LemWatch. If you're running a SaaS product, an agency, or an e-commerce store, or any kind of online business where downtime equals lost revenue, then this video is for you. If you ever have found your site was down for a customer, struggled to diagnose server issues, needed to clean uptime reports, or wanted logs, monitoring, and alerts all in one place, then today we're breaking down where better stack is actually worth using in 2026. This is not hype, this is a practical breakdown. What it does well, where it frustrates teams, and how it compares to alternatives. So let's get into it. First thing is we'll look at the key features and what it does well. Better Stack has evolved beyond simple uptime monitoring. In 2026, it positions itself as an all-in-one reliability platform. First, we'll look at our uptime monitoring. I created the monitor earlier. And there we go, there's the results. So uptime monitoring is their core. Here you can monitor endpoints, track SSL expiration, monitor APIs, check service response times, and set global monitoring locations. So what's the benefit? You get alerted before users complain. Your alerts can go to Slack, email, SMS, webhooks, or even PagerDuty. For DevOps or founders who need immediate response time, this is solid. Better Stack also allows you to create public status pages. Go to your status page, you collect it there. You can log incidents, show your uptime history, and maintain transparency with users. This is especially useful for SaaS companies, infrastructure tools, and business to business platforms. So instead of scrambling during downtime, you can communicate clearly. That builds trust. Another strong point is logs management. And here is where it becomes more powerful. Better Stack offers centralized logging, a structured log ingestion, real time search, filtering by tags, and error tracking. So instead of switching between tools for uptime and logs, you get visibility in one interface. For growing startups, that simplicity matters. Another nice thing is it can do infrastructure monitoring. You can monitor CPU usage, memory, disk, network performance, and it integrates with common cloud providers. This means you don't just know your site is down, you actually know why. And that's the difference between reactive and controlled. Another benefit is it's got a clean user interface and fast setup. BetaStack is known for clean dashboards, modern design, quick onboarding, and minimal setup friction. You can add a monitoring check in minutes. For smaller teams without full dev departments, that's valuable. So, where does it fall short? Let's be realistic. No tool is perfect. BetaStack starts reasonable at its cost, but as you add more checks, increase alert channels, and store more logs, pricing can climb quickly, even if you add more team members. For bootstrap startups or agencies monitoring dozens of client sites, this can add up. Another friction point is log retention and query depth. While logs are powerful, advanced use carries may require longer retention periods, more advanced analytics, and deeper customization. Some teams still prefer dedicated logging tools for complex environments. If it's not configured properly, you can receive too many alerts. Notifications may feel repetitive and teams may ignore warnings. The tool gives you flexibility, but configuration discipline is required. If you need deep application performance with code level tracing, you might still look at something like Datadog, New Relic, or even Uptime Robot. BetaStack is strong in reliability and logs, but it's not a full enterprise APM suite. For context, this is how we do this in LemWatch, which is the tool we use ourselves. LemWatch focuses heavily on simplicity and clarity. Instead of combining multiple complex observable layers, LemWatch prioritizes clean uptime monitoring, straightforward alert setup, and clear reporting. It also reduces the configuration overhead and it's less dashboard clutter. It's really built for founders, small development teams, and agencies managing multiple sites. It's also pretty good for teams that want clarity over complexity. So, if your goal is something like, I just need to know when something breaks, fix it fast, and move on, then LemWatch can feel lighter and more direct. Where Better Stack expands into logs and infrastructure depth, LemWatch keeps focus tight. So, is Better Stack worth it in 2026? Yes, for many teams. If you want uptime logs and logs in one place, if you're scaling past basic monitoring, you need status pages, want modern UX, or don't need deep enterprise APM. But it may not be ideal if you're extremely budget sensitive, need advanced tracing, or simply if you only need very basic uptime checks. For most growing SaaS companies in 2026, it's a strong middle ground reliability platform. But if your priority is focused uptime monitoring without operational complexity, LemWatch may be the simpler path. If you want to see more, LemWatch is linked below.